Excuse me, Seraphina. Hi, kittens. Beep, beep. Be back, Mom.
What's that thing?
Sorry, Mom.
Oh, it's a...
She needs nursing. They're getting loaded now. Well, we have a special guest here today, Sarah from Sarah's Kitten Cuddle Room.
Oh my god, your room is so much smaller than it was. Hi. Hello, baby.
And that's Billywig. Occamy in the corner.
Babies. Come here. Oh my god. Hi, Mama. Hello.
If you try step, it's not as tall as I said. If you try stepping over, hold on here. Otherwise, I can pull the fence away from the wall.
Can I go see your babies?
Okay, I'll let you have that corner there.
Where?
Right here.
Okay. Hello. Hello.
Move things as you see deem fitting. I do every time I sit down. Yeah, she always likes to stand right where I'm going to sit too.
Hello, Mama. Yes. Hello, baby. Oh, hello.
Sarah's visiting to attend the Black Cat Ball. Lizzie, Maud Lizzie, is in the living room petting Trillian. Trillian came right up to her, which is really big.
Hello. Look at you up here.
That's Niffler. Okay. Main cam. Cam.
Oh my gosh. That looks huge on the cam.
The kennel?
Yes. That's crazy.
Nobody sees up there, so
Hello.
oh, we got poop in the boxes. It's like swimming in the litter. Oh, poor Niffler. It's okay.
Hello. Look.
This makes you the third person that's been on cam.
Andrea and
George.
Lizzie. No, so on the fourth. On the fourth.
I don't think Lizzie's ever been set with the kittens before.
Yeah. She's coming here.
Oh.
Hello. Oh my god. Your face kills me.
Oh, Mommy, you're like bloated.
Hello.
Time for babies to nurse, huh? Or are you trying to wean yourself and dry up?
Hello.
Check out her paws when she comes over. She's like angel soft, isn't she?
Yeah. Oh my god. And you have class. Oh, yeah, that went into my skin. Oh, you are so cute. Hello.
She's still not keen on being picked up yet.
Hello, Mama.
Hi, Kathy. Kathy's in chat.
Hi, Kathy. Kathy is hosting me while I'm here,
Yes.
and I got to see Zella.
She's a dream. Did she let you pet her?
Yes, she was in the closet. She let me pet her.
That's where I have to pet her too.
I'm hoping she will come out and visit me while I'm sleeping. Look at those little kitten butts.
We have poop in the box. Yay!
Hi, Mama. Look at those paws. You have giant paws. Wow.
They're still in the poop transition period. The pooping.
So your room, I'm figuring out how much bigger your room is than my room. It's still small, but it's bigger than mine.
It's like, not counting the closet area, it's 10 by 11.
So maybe mine is like 10 by 10. I should measure. Hello.
Yeah, I set this down and she came in and started going whack, 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 whack. For 30 minutes and the kittens were hiding underneath that arch there for protection. Hi, Mom. Oh, I have not seen him run like that. Not for a toy.
Look at that.
It's Billywig.
Kid.
He's getting a lot spastic like Mama with his play. Here. Go in the big girl box.
Now, when you open up the room, is this as far open as you go?
No, it used to be like back when I had Ash. I never really went past this point. It was all storage over there. But now I open up all the way to the. Usually have the fence against the walls blocking off the shelves.
So when you had Ash, it was only this big?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Queen size. Queen size blanket size. Queen size mattress size.
It looked huge when I first started watching your cam. Hello. Look at the little butts.
All these toys and that clip, that binder clip is his favorite.
Of course, they love the binder clip. Yes, Mama. Yes, Mama. You are so sweet. You are so sweet.
Watch, she's gonna tip over. She's gonna bathe her paw and tip over.
You are so sweet. Hello.
Show Sarah what you got. Show Sarah your moves. Come on.
What are you doing? Hello, Mama. Hello, Mama. You are so pretty. Here. What are you doing? What is it? What is it? Hello. Hello. Oh, God, look at them. They are stunning. Yes, you made very pretty babies. Oh, my God. That face kills me. Look at that face.
So does your closet look like my shelves?
Yes, Mama. I think my closet's a little cleaner than your shelves, but right now it's probably as dirty as it gets on one side. One side is more organized than the other. The side with the computer on it is way more organized. But
I've been meaning to reorganize, but I ran out of time.
But I also have
Before these guys
Denise who comes in and helps me, and so, you know, and you know me, I don't like having any little, I throw things away. There's no space in the room, so I try to get rid of everything as soon as it's not useful. It's crazy. The window seems farther, like the room just looks so different. Now I know how people feel when they show up to my room and it looks so different.
Yeah, I remember the first time I visited your fosters, I thought the room was really small too. Smaller than I thought it was on cam.
And my room is small, but yours just looks so much bigger on cam.
Like I have the sunblock screen material on the windows, which during the daytime nobody can see in, which they could before. That's just a shower curtain there to diffuse, so nobody can actually see in during at nighttime.
Well, isn't this on the second floor?
Mm-hmm.
So how could they see in?
It's actually we're half a floor up.
Oh, okay. Hello, baby.
Split entry, half the lower floor is underground.
Oh, Mama's cleaning a butt. It's time for nursing.
Hey, Denise.
Hello. Hi, Denise. Denise is kitty sitting all of my kitties in my fosters right now. And poor Denise had to deal with Rob having a poop explosion. He's been doing so well.
She said, "Hi, y'all. I also clean up Rob's poop."
Yeah. I may have to go back on the raw diet for him again. Hello.
Oh, come here. Lean.
Come here.
Scoot over here real quick. I want you to look at this. This is her extra toe.
Oh.
It's like nothing there. There's a claw on the end, but it's just a soft skin tube.
Is the claw growing?
It looks like it might be. It's hard. It's not. It's a lot harder than a horn would be. But it looks like kind of
connected. It doesn't look like it's connected.
It's not. There's not even any. I like felt here, and there's no bone. Like maybe like a detached and went in.
That's crazy. I know. That may be one of those. I know that Denise took Clark into the vet, and sometimes they have to remove that extra claw for some reason. I forget what she said. Her vet said. And you know, we're totally against declawing kitties, but sometimes that claw can cause issues. But I've never seen it look loose like that before.
I can turn it upside down, spin it around.
That is so weird.
It's
It
like,
would be one thing if it was like a dead claw, but if it's still growing.
It looks like it's growing. It's like, imagine your thumb, but with no nail, no bone. It's just like a little skin tube.
It's so peculiar.
Of course, now she's eating, so I can't show you.
Your blanket looks so clean.
I just put it down today.
Okay. I'm like, because mine wouldn't look this clean. And you look at that. So your gate stays up. Your gate seems pretty solid.
It's only because I got it at an angle. It rebounds, Mama. And see how I got the blanket clipped all the way along? It helps hold the blanket in place and the tower on the other side. Hey, Mama.
That looks like a lot of work.
Yeah, I think it took about a half hour to put that blanket in there. Take the old one out.
Is there a kitten under there? Oh my god, I want to take you home.
That'd be Billywig. Now, Occamy's playing with a clip. I describe her for if a fluffy cloud and an angel had a baby, it would feel like that.
You're an angel cloud baby.
What are you doing? Don't bite the... Like I'm playing.
Even when we see your cage on cam, when you come from this angle, it looks so much taller than that. How? And that one. So wait, which one is your main cam?
This one.
Okay. Which is more at kitten level. That's crazy.
And these cover pretty much the more of a top-down view, getting all the angles that this cam can't see.
Oh, look at you. Oh my god, you're so cute.
And that's a backlight, because before I plugged that light in, you couldn't, my mother's side was just dark. Couldn't see any of her stripes or anything. That is not a proper box for peeing in. It's only there because they almost left a hole through this blanket.
That's amazing. So it's just because when I first started watching your cam, before I knew that there were 2 levels to that cage and that Mama could get to the top level and get out, it just seemed like she had to jump so high to get to the top level.
Yeah, it's like ding, ding.
And it's just so much shorter than I thought it was.
She only has to jump that high.
Yeah.
And she's like almost that high to begin with.
It just looks so much higher. Hello, Mama.
Hey, I need that clip. There we go. You guys knocked out all the litter. I had to upgrade to the Pro Plan boxes because the baby cat box was so short that they were just getting in there and litter everywhere.
Ooh.
Sorry. And just dumped the litter out because There he goes. They've only seen Billywig poop once. That was today.
Oh, come here.
Can't back up. She likes the back rubs.
Oh my God, she's ridiculous. Oh my God. I can't even.
I put that ramp in today, and then she turned it into Fort Occamy. She was in there sticking her feet underneath the end of the walking beam, trying to get everybody.
No, I know. Yeah.
See, guys, if you're interested in adopting Seraphina, she likes strangers, so she'll warm right up to you.
Yeah, she will. You want a cuddly, adorable, sweet kitty? There she is.
And Sarah has 2 kitties right now. They're available now for adoption.
Yes. If you've ever dreamt of having your very own asthmatic cat, who's a forever kitten, because she's very small, and another adorable, healthy, completely healthy cat, I have 2 of them right now that are looking for a forever home together. And you just have to be willing to do an inhaler twice a day.
And Sarah's in Los Angeles County.
I'm in Los Angeles, and they're on cam right now, probably.
If you search YouTube for Kitten Cuddle Room, that'll be her. The first link will be her.
Coral and Nala. Nala, la, 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 la. Oh my God, you're crazy. You're crazy. Yes,
Jersey Cat says that she should have written a special Critter Room story for Princess Sarah's story time on the road.
right?
Mom lays down, I can drag her across the room and right on my lap, and she stays.
She's a love bug. And I have a feeling her kittens are going to be lovey just like her.
They're great mimics. They watch Mama and they duplicate. They were potting each other. Right? Let's show her.
Oh.
It's really impressive seeing her huge mitts kneading too.
Does she let you clip her claws?
I think I did. I'm not sure if I did or the shelter did, but I did clip the kittens once already. That was long enough ago where it doesn't matter. It's been more than 2 days.
Yeah. Their little razors are sharp. I felt it.
Oops, sorry, Mom.
The puncture in my chest. Oh my God, she's so sweet. Look at that. Look at you.
Well, I probably should have moved this over so it could be more on cam. Faith, you don't have to clip multiple cams unless you want to. Actually, Faith is in bed. Okay, Mod, you can clip them.
Oh my God, they're so adorable. They're
Cam 3,
so
they probably
fluffy.
can't clip anyway.
They're so fluffy. I love the fluffy
Look at this.
kittens. That's just, and it's only on that one paw?
Just that one. She has a regular toe on the other one.
Has the vet looked at it?
Vet tech had.
Yeah, the vet should probably look at it, see if it needs to be removed.
Because it's kind of just folded up right now. The other side has an extra proper toe and everything. That big extra toe, she's got another claw right between.
Right? God, that's, yeah. You have a glove.
Blooper had the same thing. Claw right there.
Clark has that. Clark has a full-on glove. She can write with a pen. She has a thumb. They are so cute. Oh. Oh. Hello, Mama. Yes, are you a good mama? You are. What are you doing? You want to come in my lap? Come here.
It stuck to her claw, so she was like, ah.
Come here. You are so pretty. You're adorable.
Yeah, when I first got them, she did not like tall people. So I come in the door, I get down on all four, and I crawl around the room that way.
Really? That's weird.
After about a week, she got used to me, and I was able to just walk in. It's like, lean over this way and take a look at that paw. Oh, she moved. It's like seriously huge mitts.
Oh, look at you. Are you getting sleepy? Look at this face.
That's Billywig, yeah. He's very handsome.
Look at this face. I wonder how dark they'll get. His face is so light. Hello, Mama. There's that claw.
Oh, you can see it?
On this paw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you playing with it?
Yeah.
Go Niffler! Yay!
Hello.
When we get back from Canada, we start bringing the boxes out here and then start the transition to clay.
What are you doing? Look at you.
Ooh, check out that high five. See, that's the one with the proper toe.
Look at that. Look at that.
She's got a regular pad. I've seen ones that have an extra long pad too, extra wide. That is a very peculiar pea. He's got that zen face going.
Like Fig. Every time Fig does anything, she just closes her eyes and smiles. Sometimes she falls asleep standing up like that, just on like a ledge. Hello. Look at the tips of your ears.
Of course, she's facing away from the camera so nobody can see. Playing with two toys at once.
Hello.
Oh, focus got messed up. Here, let's see, focus on this.
You look fluffier than your sibling, I think.
Yeah, she's definitely
She's
fluffier. Yeah. Okay, that fixed it. Good.
Fish. That's the boy, right?
Yeah.
Do either of them have extra?
No. Flooper, the one that passed away, was the only one with extra toes.
Aww.
And he was a mirror of Mama.
Aww. That made me cry. Hello. Oh my God.
My shoe looks really big on camera.
Everything looks bigger on cam, even the kittens.
It's like I'm sitting here, I'm like taking up nearly a quarter of the frame, and then you're literally big.
Hello. I know. I probably look like I'm miles away from the cam where I'm like right in front of it.
But that's the only place where you could sit and see the head too.
It's okay. You can
Because it's
just
tilted
cut
down.
me off right here. Oh, I don't have the overalls on where they fit in the pockets. She's gonna cut you.
Yeah, that's why I'm very careful. Just like stop and bathe. I think she's trying to wean kittens because she's like gorged.
Oh, yeah, she is. Are you sure you don't want them to nurse Mama? How old are they now?
7 weeks today.
Oh my gosh.
Guesstimate.
Oh, somebody's smelling milk.
If Niffler's back in the box, he's gonna poop.
Uh-oh.
Yay for poop!
Aww.
Yeah. Poopy whoa.
Announcement! Announcement!
Yeah, there's a camera right there so they can watch if they want. He's fine, Mama. He's fine.
He's just pooping. He just wants her to watch, though, John.
She'll try to potty him.
Oh,
like the
don't
worst.
potty him.
Bad timing for a pottying.
I think you're right. I think she is trying to stop him from nursing as much. Unlike my mama cats that are like letting poop, that let all the mama cats I have let their kittens nurse until they're like adults.
Healthy looking poop.
Yay! Yay, poop!
Are you covering it or are you stepping on it?
Yay, you pooped! And it was a solid poop?
Yep.
Wow. Now there we eat, how much wet food are they eating?
Right now, since Niffler was the only one that liked wet food, but the other ones are going for the dry food. So right now it's just dry. They wouldn't even really try it. I put the dry food down and they just all took right to it.
But they're drinking a lot of water.
Yeah.
Where's their water?
Right here.
What is that? Oh.
It's a tank, water tank, but no tank.
Oh, okay.
So I have to keep it fresh. Stand up. People want to see you fly.
Just, you know, for those people who are watching who think that John doesn't give them any water or food, it's over there.
And they can see it on that camera.
Okay, that's good.
I had to take the leather mice away when I first gave them to her because she was trying to teach the kittens how to hunt with them. It's like they were sleeping in a pile and she'd go there and drop it right in the middle.
Aww.
So they would try to eat it.
She was giving them a gift. You don't have to do that anymore, Mama. They'll always have food. Did you clean your butt?
I'm trying to get her to stand up. So actually sit up because then she'll grab it and throw it.
Oh, Rob does that. Hello. You clean your butt? Hmm? No.
Watch out, Niffler. Here she goes.
You are ridiculous. So ridiculous, like cute.
Uh-oh. She might be fraying it. Yeah, my mom's been getting on me about getting shelving container storage put up there. I'm going to after this next foster. I was about to, and then I got a call saying, I got kittens for you.
Shelving like built into the wall?
No, it's a shelf. There she just threw shelves that slide on. Basically, sit on the shelves, and you pull them out.
Oh, okay. So you mean drawers?
Yeah, drawers.
Okay. Yeah, drawers help. My thing was I needed someplace to put all the clean blankets and all of that, and so Denise and I ended up putting all of my washed blankets in trash bags so that they don't, because my closets get dusty. I don't know what it is about my house, but
Well, the litter dust too.
yeah, but even with the air filter going all the time, I still get so much, and I think the computer in there makes it dusty.
Do you clean out there?
Yeah. I do all of that, but still.
I need to replace them. I got right now the purifier is blowing clean air onto the mini pups because they get so dusty. But it's like I put it out there, and my hallway smelled like kitty litter. It's like because it was sitting in here, I had to go rinse it out. And it's been long enough. I should get a new one.
Well, I think they should last a while. The one I have, I rinse out the filter and vacuum out the backside, and it seems to last. But I probably should get some drawers for inside the closet for stuff. That might make it easier. Because it gets a thick layer of dust after a while.
Mine, for me, it's just better organizing.
But that goes up to the ceiling, right?
The closet area?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could add even more shelves on top of that one.
I mean, you could just get big pieces of wood and make really deep shelves.
It was a regular.
Closet?
It was a closet. It had a folding door, but it didn't have a door when I moved in. In fact, that's the rail that's leaning against the wall there.
What about getting a cabinet?
Never occurred to me.
I mean, you could even get cabinets you could bolt to the wall, but you could get some cheap cabinets with doors. They sell. Well, I was just looking at some. I think I was looking at like Walmart online. You know, like kitchen pantry type cabinets that are cheap for like $100 and something that just have the 2 doors, or some of them are even bigger than that. I bet you could fit like 2 of them in there nicely.
Yeah, I went to Lowe's and saw what they had available, and was like, this looks good.
Yeah, I have something similar in my closet. I think ours is plastic though, and a little deeper.
Is he getting your tail?
Because you could still use one of those, like maybe over there on that wall, and then just have drawers and stuff, so you could shove stuff in there and hide it. Look at that thumb. Teach her how to use a paintbrush and she could make art. Because if you got cabinets, you wouldn't even need to use the fencing really anymore.
That is true.
I mean, that's the whole thing in my room that I like about having the closet, is that I don't have to put the fence up once they get to like this point, because everything can be put away behind a door. Although Nala has learned how to slide the closet doors open.
I can move these down to the garage for more storage there.
Yeah. And if you get something with doors, that'll totally free you up for more space for them to roam.
But then if I get a cat like Gaia, she wouldn't be able to put them on the shelves. She shelved her kittens.
She shelved her kittens. She could put her on the shelves in there. You could put little shelves on the wall for them to climb.
Yeah, I had a mat on the bottom shelf, and she hid underneath it. You see how low? Well, you can't see that in there, but she actually hid underneath. I got foam pads
She
underneath
got
there.
all the way under there?
Mm-hmm.
That's like when Storm climbed under my dresser.
Oh yeah, that's a really narrow thing.
It's really, well, it gets deeper underneath, but not that much deeper. It's like that deep.
The tough part's just getting over that entryway.
Yeah, if you do get cabinets, make sure they go all the way to the floor. Or you could put a piece of wood across. But honestly, they sell such cheap ones. Even at Home Depot, where you could get a discount, because I think you know somebody there.
Lowe's, yeah.
Or Lowe's. I like Lowe's.
Special employee.
They probably have cabinets like that there, and or even like above like. I've thought about getting it above the refrigerator cabinets, but making benches.
Mm-hmm. Somebody's actually liking to be petted. Just saying. Oh, that didn't last.
Because if you got like cabinets to just even go on the floor, you could just put shelves above it.
If I could find ones that the same width, that'd be nice.
But the beauty about that space is, like what I did in the closet, is you can just put a piece of wood against this, bolt it to the wall, and put a piece of wood across it. It would be really easy to put shelves in there. But
you notice the stars.
I did. Do they glow?
Yeah, they do. They were. This used to be a little girl's room, and they had the stars up there. I never took them down because I thought they were kind of neat.
I like the stars. I almost put stars up in my own bedroom at one point. But I was like, I don't need any more light. I don't need anything more glowing in here. I already have the light from the cam room glowing.
Yeah, when I repainted it white, my skills wasn't as great as it was, because you can see like the little bleeding where it didn't tape properly. But it's like you can't see it anymore. But usually on the right side of the door used to be the original paint. From here to here was kind of like an orange brown. And here to here white. From there to there was like blue, and then another color. It was like 4 bands. It was awful. But then again, my bedroom, it looked like they took all the spare paint and just started splattering along the walls. I call it the slaughter wall. It looked like somebody was a firing squad. I took like 5 coats of paint just to use it. I couldn't see it anymore. I still have the back wall, but the paint never got around to it.
Well, the blue is very calming in here.
I picked a shade that had a little bit of gray in it. Mm-hmm. It's like that way. It's not a. Cams have trouble with blue, so I needed something gray so the cams will pick it up better. A lighter shade.
It still has a good masculine edge to it, but is neutral enough that they still stand out nicely.
This is a fooper.
What is a fooper?
From the Fantastic Beasts movie.
I've not seen that movie.
I got it on Flash.
One day when I have some spare time, I need to sit down and like watch a bunch of movies.
Chris and I watched it the other day. He hadn't seen it yet. Last time I saw it was in the theater.
That's so cute, though.
But that Fooper was the kitten that didn't pass. I redid all the outlets too. These are the ground fault protected ones. And if any kitten bites any wire, that socket over there will kill the whole room.
So if they find their mini forks and stick it in there?
These are actually, they have like built-in plug covers.
Oh.
Chris would put this plug cover in, but it's so tight now oh, wait a minute, maybe I can get it out.
Oh, you got it.
Because if you look in, it's just a white wall in there. So no forks can get in, no tiny forks. Here you go. Get the toy.
Yeah, that's how mine are in the bathroom.
I was always trying to get it from this way. I never sat over here to try it that way. Yeah, it's the same style of plug as what you find in the bathroom, but I'm going to be doing the whole house with them. It took me a while to figure out how to trace electrical lines, because the wires were running near a live wire, so the wand that detects if a wire is live or not kept going off. So I had to actually get a voltage detector and start checking the plugs to see if they were truly dead or not. I was able to trace how this room was wired up.
Yeah, don't electrocute yourself, John.
I bought like 24 night lights. So
24
I plugged in every single outlet, and then start flipping switches in the fuse box so I can map out the room.
That's actually pretty brilliant.
And that's how I learned that these rooms are double wired, so that if one fuse blows, some outlets in the room will still be lit. It's not this room, but like my bedroom has 2 circuits, the bathroom here has 2 circuits.
Wow.
It was amazing, a real pain in the butt to trace.
Electricity scares me. I stick to the electricians.
Yeah, I'm a Renaissance man until I get myself killed somehow. It's like I have Chris. Okay, if you see me stop talking or stop moving, kick me with your shoe. But yeah, I'm very careful. I'm like double checking to make sure there's no current going through. I had a little thing I plug over here, and I go over to the other end of the wire and it tells me if they're connected. So I was able to trace the lines. They're trying to get in and nurse. That's not a big coliseum, and Mama's not a tiny girl. She's 10 pounds now.
Really? I don't think she'll get much bigger than that, though.
No, I don't think so. She's a very healthy size. I can't feel her spine, so she's got a good fat level.
Oh my god, you're so cute.
Lizzie's not going to come on cam. She's in the living room in heaven right now with Trillian and Nakia and Bee.
Look at the kitten butt.
Here's that loose one there. You're like, ding, 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 ding.
And it's not a horn, right? It's a claw?
I feel like something round underneath it, like it might be where it's growing out of. I'm not. It's like I tried taking close-up pictures of it, but I couldn't get it quite in focus. So I don't know yet, because she's not exactly sitting still all the time. I think she's going to have like 50 apps, and Niffler's going to have 50 apps, and you're going to have like 49.
Yeah, I think you're going to get a lot of interest in these guys. And I hope Mama gets a lot of interest. She really is super adorable and sweet.
And she's playful. She self-entertains. She tosses mice around and all.
Has she had any kind of reaction to your cats coming near the door?
Normally, no. It's like 2 days ago, Dorian was insisting to come in and look for the kitten food, and she was right there. So I was like, okay, I'll just go ahead and keep the door closed, just a crack. And Dorian was sniffing. They were sniffing noses, and then Dorian had to stick his paw through, right, and touched her face, and she was like, "Nyeh." Poofed up a little bit. But as soon as I closed the door, she was fine.
But she could probably go into a home with another cat and adjust.
I think so. I think
as
she's
long
still.
as they adjust properly.
Yeah, I think the kittens are still young, so she's still in protective mommy mode.
Yeah.
And Dorian doesn't know about boundaries or anything like that, so.
No boundaries. Look at you. Oh, your markings are ridiculously adorable. That face.
She's talking about Niffler. His ears are getting really dark now.
His markings are perfectly balanced on both sides of his face. The lines match.
He's got like
markings.
the football stripes underneath his eyes. And
all of the markings.
And what I think is neat is like it looks like an eye of Ra. Actually, hers like eye of Ra. They come out and then come together. With him, he's got like a line connecting them.
Are you so happy right now? Are you?
And that's how you wind him up, is you turn him upside down like that and squiggle his belly and he goes boom. The other two, she's not too keen on it yet, but she likes playing with Mama's tail.
You're so cute.
Hey Niffler, what do you think? I mean, Billywig. Check this out. Yeah, they're getting sleepy. How about this?
Sleepy.
This is perfect to pick up with your teeth. I know it's no binder clip, but it's a blood protector.
Hello.
Bunny kicks the Mama's tail. And Niffler's getting the blunt of it. Okay, I think that's kind of a rude awakening, getting back into some closed captioning, huh? Sorry.
Oh, with two of it? Somebody's trying to close caption both of us?
Yeah.
Oh my.
I think she's summarizing.
She's good. She's really good at summarizing me.
Yeah.
And sometimes she throws in some stuff to make it even more interesting.
Hang in there, kitty.
You almost got stuck there.
I was trying to evaluate how they are, if they're ready for the next tower, but they two of them stumbled just going from here to here.
Yeah, I think almost got stuck.
The big tower in the living room in the corner, there's a bowl at the top. I had to move in because Chris and I were watching TV. And I looked over, and Beatrice was hanging like this. Just hanging. Yeah, so Chris went over and grabbed her and had to move the bowl in.
Yeah, it's one thing to fall off, but to get your neck stuck while you're falling off is not a good thing.
Are you about ready?
Yeah.
I think the kittens are about starting to fall asleep.
I think we should grab Lizzie and get going.
All right, thank you guys for joining us.
Bye, guys. Go check out Nall and Coral.
Search YouTube for Kitten Cuddle Room. She no longer has the Sarah in the front of it. So that'll take you right to her cam.
And I'm on Facebook too, but that is Sarah's Kitten Cuddle Room. Okay.
Oh, I was so long.
I swear, 5 years ago, when I started my cam, it was a little easier to sit down and do it in the room.
Enjoy the kittens. Have a nice day.